Okay, yeah, good evening, everyone. We welcome you guys to this meeting, and the purpose of this meeting tonight is to show you exactly another strategy we have been using to trade, and so that everybody will take advantage of it and start making use of it. And this is exactly what we have been leveraging on, and it's giving us massive results. And that is why we said we have to. That is why all the admin comes together. That we have to show you guys how this thing is being done. Some of you might know it, and some of you might not know it. But whatever it takes, and whatever it is, we just have to carry everybody along. So maybe during this thing when we started, if you have any question, just wait to the end. All right, so I'm going to give my partner the floor now, so that uh, he's going to show you exactly how this thing is being done, so that while you are doing it, you won't make any mistake while you are doing it, and you can ask questions at the end of the meeting. All right, so without taking too much of your time, I want Mr. Tawa, are you hearing me?
Hello, I can hear you. I can hear you, sir.
Okay. All right. So since you can hear me, I think you can start now.
All right, just give me a minute. Let me set up. Let me set up this so that I can share my screen. All right. A minute, please. Okay, I'll be sharing my screen now. I believe everyone can see my screen. Hello. Hello.
Yeah. Yes, we can see your phone.
All right. So what we are going to be using is called read. Com is a website, it's a broker that has been existing since 2000, just like it's a forex broker. And they just changed to Deriv. So I sent a link to the group if you are signing up using Deriv. But after you sign up, you can use your details to log in on binary.com as well. So it's the same thing. So the website we are going to be using now is the binary.com website, because we are going to be trading. So I'm going to be teaching you some things. Now, the purpose of strategy is for us to make money and to trade easily instead of us trading futures. We understand that futures is risky because BTC determines the market, the direction of the market. Even if we try our best to do our own analysis, then we give signals. If there is a negative or positive news, it can go, the trade we analyze can go in our direction, can go in a negative way, and it will cost us a lot. Trading futures is not that easy. So now, we said, okay, let's give out something that we have been doing and we have been using to trade to make money, which is much more easier. Now, I'm going to be going into details now. Now, once you sign up, you log in into your binary.com account. Like I said, if you have signed up with the Reef, you can use the login details to log in into binary.com. It will take you in. Then the next thing you are to trade. You go to trade. Sorry. Now, you are going to be seeing something like this. You are going to be seeing this once you click on trade. Now, you can see, let me activate the brush. Come. So, you are going to see something like this. Then you are going to see this. And then what we are going to be trading. Is everybody with me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What we are going to be trading is synthetic index. So once you click on this place I circle, you can see synthetic index. You can see bear market index. So you are going to change it to, we are going to change it now to, you can see all these are synthetic index which we are going to be trading. Now, you can select V25. You can see V25 here. You can see V25 here. Select V25 or any of, even you can select any of these instruments you are seeing here, which I am circling. You can see. So once you select, let me just use V25 as an example. If I select V25 now, I'm going to be changing this duration you are seeing here. I'm going to be changing it to, you can see it's, by default it's on 1 and it's on tick. So I'm going to be changing all this. So I'm going to change this now. I'm going to change it to minutes. We are using minutes. And I'm going to change this to 50 minutes. Or you can use 60 minutes, which is 1 hour. You can use 60 minutes. You can use 1 minute. Minimum, you can see that it's telling you that minimum time frame you can use is 1 minute. But I will tell you the reason why you should not use 1 minute. I'll tell you the reason why you should not use 5 minutes or 15 minutes. If you want to use, you use like 50 minutes, 60 minutes, and above. Or you can even use you can use 30 minutes, but I don't advise, unless you are sure. I don't advise using 30 minutes. You can use 50 minutes, you can use 30 minutes. Now, you can see stake here. Stake simply means that the amount you want to use to trade. Now, if you're having like $100 on your account now, you can use all the $100 to trade. However, I don't advise you using all the $100. Risk wisely. You can use $20 to, you can stake $20. Now, this stake now, take for instance, I want to trade now. I'm having $100, and then I just take $20. Now, in our, what's it called? In our challenge group, our target is always 8%. Here, you can easily make your 8%, which is the purpose of doing this recording, this meeting, the purpose of this meeting. How you can constantly trade and be making your 8%. Even if it is 10% you want to make, you can easily make it here. Now, I have input my stake, which is $20. Remember, I said if you're having $100, you can use $20 to stake. You can use $50. Just don't use all. Now, after setting all this, you can see this place. You can see this. It simply means you want to predict that the market will go up, or you want to predict that the market will go down, just like you are doing on futures. But the difference here is that you are not using leverage times 20, times 50, times 7, times 10 that we use when we are trading futures. Your leverage here is your time, which is this time that we set here. The leverage is your time. Do you understand? So you need to understand this thing very well. Now, on this website, you can see the chart of what you are trading. If I click on this chart now, it will show me the chart of this particular instrument I selected. So if I click on chart now, you are going to see the chart. You can see the chart. So if I simply want to change it to candlestick, the normal candlestick we are familiar with on Binance, you are going to click on this tick, one tick. Then you change it to minutes. So if you change it to minutes, it's going to, if I change it to minutes now, you can see minutes here. You can see minutes here. So I will be selecting like 15 minutes or 30 minutes. It will display the 30 minutes or 15 minutes candlestick. So I select 30 minutes now. You can see the chart in 30 minutes. All right. This is the chart in 30 minutes. So what I'm going to be doing now, you can see it is showing a uptrend. The market is showing an uptrend. Let me zoom it so that you can see. The market is showing an uptrend here. It is showing an uptrend here. Okay, now I am going to be selling. I just want to show you something now. I'm going to be selling. So if I am selling, let me just click sell now that the market will go down because it has been going up. If I click on the market will go down, which is lower, then the trade has started. If I click on view, you are going to be seeing, because I traded with $20, you are going to be seeing how your profit and loss. Your profit and loss is here. You can see profit and loss here. You can see the time you selected. The time is counting down. The time is going down. I selected 49 minutes. And you can see the potential profit and loss you have made. Now, you can easily close this trade when you are in profit. So we are going to be waiting for it to hit maybe like 10% profit, then we close the trade. So you are going to stay on this thing is this. You are going to be waiting and watching your trade till this one doesn't have take profit, it doesn't have stop loss. You need to watch the trade. Once you are in profit, then you close the trade. That's the disadvantage here. It doesn't have take profit. It doesn't have a place where you are going to set stop loss. The only thing you are going to be doing is you are going to close the trade once you are in profit. Now, this trade. Now, there is something we are going to be looking after, which I am going to be talking about now, and that is the use of the Bollinger Band. If you want to take this trade, you don't just go into the market and say, okay, you want to just sell or you want to just buy just like that. So I'm going to be talking about how you can make use of Bollinger Band and to execute your trade. So before I dive into that, please, is there anybody that has question?
Wait, sorry, I have a question.
Okay.
Yeah, is this meeting being recorded? Like,
Installer dial. Hello.
Yes, yes, it is recorded.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Is that the question you have?
That's the question. Yeah.
Okay. Any other
Good
question?
evening. Good evening. I have a
Mm,
question, please.
okay.
Okay, so obviously this is binary, right?
Yes.
Okay. My tiny experience on binary. So in 50 minutes or in 49 minutes, right? What if the market goes, okay, it's at the end of the minute that you're either going to be in profit or in loss if you didn't close or if you didn't take profits?
All right, this is it. You can see here that it is written sell market. That place that I cycled, you can see it is written sell market. Now,
Okay.
even before the time expires, you can sell the trade. Do you understand? Now, the reason why I am saying that you should use either 50 minutes or 60 minutes is for you to have enough leverage of time. Do you understand? Now,
Okay.
this particular trade now, you can see that it is in negative already, which is minus 34% in a negative balance. In the next 15 minutes now, this trade can be in positive even before the time expires. Then you are going to close in profit. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Now, the reason why I said you should not use all your capital to trade is this. This is how I do mine. If I have $100 in my account, I can use $10 to enter trade. I can be $10. Then if I use $10 to trade now, if I target 10%, I make my 10%, I close the trade. I look for another opportunity in the market. I enter the trade again. I make my 10%. One thing about this thing is that you don't need to be greedy. Once you see your profits, once you are contented with once you hit your target, just close the trade and look for another buy opportunity. That is how to trade this binary if you want to be trading.
Okay.
So it is very, very easy and it is very, very simple. Now, I'm going to be showing you something. This particular trade now, you know that we are using 50 minutes now. The trade is still running. We still have enough time left. I would have buy because although I sold. If you check the market from the chart, you can see that the market is bullish already. The market is in uptrend. So you trade with the trend here. You want to trade, you trade with the trend. Like I said, this particular trade can still end up in profit even before the time time elapses. And then you are going to close. You can see that it is now coming down. Then you close in profit. You take your profit. Then look for another opportunity. Now, this particular trade now, let me close it. And now let me change this time to let me change it to 5 minutes. And then I buy this time. So I'm going to be showing you the reason why you should not use smaller time frame. You can see it is in negative. The market is going down. It is in negative. You can see that the remaining time is 4 minutes. By the time this 4 minutes expires and the trade is in negative, that means you are going to be losing that money you stake. You are going to be losing that money you stake. So that is why I advise, if you want to trade, use higher time frame so that you are going to have enough leverage for yourself. Use time frame like 50 minutes. Use time frame like 60 minutes. Even if you want to do something, you can quickly go and do whatever you do, and you come back to that trade. Now, this particular trade now, if I go back to the trade, the previous trade I entered before that I used that I used that 50 minutes, that one would have been in profit now because the market has come down. Let me go to that one. Click on portfolio. You're going to see, I think this is it. Okay. Okay, you can see it has come down and it has retraced back up again. Now this period that you use, the trade came down, you can take your profit. It is coming down again. You can see. Now you wait for it to come down, and then once you have achieved your profit, maybe if it is 10% you want to aim, if it is your 8% that we are doing in the challenge, because you have enough time to take your profit and then you leave. But one thing is this: if you are using a 50-minute time frame and the market goes against you for a longer period of time, and you are having like 10 minutes left or 5 minutes left, and then the market now retraces and is almost hitting your entry point, maybe you are having like this -8, quickly close the trade because you did not have enough time. Understand what I just explained now?
Understand?
Yes.
Let me repeat myself. As this trade is now, you can see that we are having -9% or -10%. Had it been that we are having little time remaining left, maybe like 5 minutes, and the trade is at almost at your entry point. This is your entry point here. This place that you are seeing is your entry point. They mark for you. Can you see it? That place this place. That is your entry point. So if the trade retraces to this particular level here, and then you are having like 5 minutes left, you are seeing maybe -10%. Quickly, just close your trade. Close your trade and then take the little loss that you have, which is like -10%, because you are not having enough time. You are working with time here. So once
Sorry, I'm sorry to interrupt. Sorry to interrupt.
okay.
It's like, is it even if you are a profit and the time is up, it doesn't mean you are going to lose all the whole money without closing it. Do you understand?
No, if you are in profit, let's go back. Sorry. Let's go back to this portfolio. This one. You can see that this one that I enter 5 minutes. We're having how many minutes left? We're having how many seconds left? 34 seconds. You can see that it is on profit already. 50% profit. You can see. You can quickly close. This one is in profit already. You click on sell and then you close the trade. It has closed the trade like that. It closed the trade at 31%. Do you understand? It has closed the trade at 31%. That means that we have made 31%. So if you close the trade, if it is in profit already, even if you still have time, you can close your trade and you make your profit. Like this one I entered now, and 5 minutes. I have made my profit. I have closed the trade. And you can see the profit here. This is the profit. You can see the profit I made. On $20, I made 6.25 USDT, which is $31, which is 31%. So this trade has been concluded now. I have made the profit. Let me go back to the one that is still running, which is the one we use 1 hour.
Sorry, I don't think you got my question. My question is,
Okay.
if after the time ends.
Okay. If the time ends and you are in loss, you are going to be losing your stake, the money you stake. Are you with me? Hello?
I
Hello?
Sorry,
think
hello?
Hello?
I said, can you hear me? Like, what if the time ends and you are in profits, but you did not close it? Are you going to lose your stake?
If the time ends and it's what?
And you are in profit, but you did not close it before the
Okay,
time ends.
this is it. If the time ends, if you wait for the time to end, you are going to be earning higher reward. You are not going to be earning, you are going to be earning almost 90% of what you stake.
Mm.
Do you get it now?
I get you.
So if you wait for the time to expire and you do not close the trade, what you are going to be earning is almost 89 or 90% of what you stake. But here we are not waiting for the time to expire. That is why we are using like 1 hour or 50 minutes to trade. So you understand. So if I go to this particular one now, you can see it is still running. We still have almost 35 minutes left. So if this particular trade now, if it comes down, you can see it is coming down. If it comes down and I ended up in profit, I can quickly close the trade and take the little profits I want to take from the market. So the difference between the higher time frame and the lower time frame is that if you are using lower time frame like 1 minute, it will be very, very fast. It will be very, very fast. And another thing I want us to know is this. Let me show you something. You can go at the back door and go and it's not necessary you use this particular strategy I'm teaching you. My own is just to show you this, that you can use this to make money for yourself independently, but you can do more research and find your own strategy which you are going to be using to make money for yourself. Now, a friend of mine is using this particular trade to make money, a lot of money, but he's not using 5 minutes, he is not using 1 hour. What he is using is tick. Now, let me show you what the guy is doing. Sorry. Okay. Let me show you what the guy is doing. What the guy is doing is, the guy is not using minutes. The guy is using tick. You can see tick here. The guy is using tick. Now, this is for people that love fast money. If I change this one now, if I change this to tick now, and I change it to, it's on 5 tick already. It is on 5 tick, and I'm staking $20. What that simply means is, you can see now, let me show you something. If I click on up, you will see what it's going to be doing. It will just only count 5 tick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you will know your face. This trade now is in loss. If I enter the trade again, I click on up. It will count 5 tick. And you will know your fate. It is in loss again. Do you understand? This particular one will not give you time leverage because it is very, very fast. But what the guy is using, he has mastered this thing. He is using this thing here, this place that I circled. This is what the guy used to use. That place that I circled, that is what the guy used to wash. If the guy has seen that, okay, it has shown blue, like this place shown blue now, this particular place, this place, you can see the blue here. Like this place show blue now, it's going to sell. Are you with me? That blue that is showing on top is going to sell. So once the guy sells, he's going to make his profit. But we are not going to be doing that because it's very, very risky. Very, very risky. But if you master the game very well, you can make your money. This blue that you are seeing here, I'm trying to circle the blue. This particular blue here. Can you see it, guys?
Yes.
Yeah, this blue, that is what the guy will watch out for. Once it shows that blue, this blue, then the guy will sell. He's going to make his profit. But I told the guy when he was teaching me to try, I said, this one is very, very risky. I cannot do it. Now, if we go back to this particular trade we are on, you can see this one will give you leverage, time leverage. You have the time. We still have enough time left. We still have almost 31 minutes left. So it is sure that before the end of this 31, the remaining 31 minutes, this particular trade is going to come down. This particular trade is going to come down, and then you are going to close the trade in profit. So what you are losing now is minus 18% or minus 16% now. So time leverage, very, very easy. You can decide to use 50 minutes. You can decide to use 60 minutes. Or you change it to hours. You can decide to use 1 hour, 2 hours in case you have something you want to do. So this is the chart. You can know from the chart the direction of the market. If I change it to 15 minutes now, you can see a long green candle. You can see green candle already. So if we know that the market is in uptrend. That is it. It is showing green candle, uptrend. So if we had bought or purchased that the market will go up, this one, if we had purchased that the market will go up, we would have made our profit since. Because we know that, okay, the market is in uptrend, but I selected down. Do you understand? So that I will explain to you that, okay, if the difference between trading using smaller time frame and trading using higher time frame, like using maybe like 30 minutes, 60 minutes, the difference, do you understand? So that is why I select down, so that we are going to have a long trade. And the long trade will help me explain to you if you are using smaller time frame, if you are using higher time frame. And as you can see, the 5 minutes that we use, we have made our profit and we have closed. But it is risky. Within that time, 5 minutes, the trade might be on a negative for that next 5 minutes, and you are going to lose that particular stake. So if you are using higher time frame, like 1 hour, it's going to give you enough time. It's going to give you enough time, and the trade will ended up in profit, provided that you have known the direction of the market, you have known the trend of the market. Okay, this one is in uptrend, like you can see here. Like you can see in this chart that the market is on uptrend already. So if we have bought, we would have made our profit and then look for another opportunity again. So you can be scalping. You have known already that the market is in uptrend. You can be scalping. If you have entered the trade, you make your maybe like 20% or 10%. You close the trade. You buy again. You make your profit again. You close, and so on like that. So I will entertain question now. If you have any question before we proceed, you can ask.
Good evening one more time. Well, so the my idea on Binance, right? Sorry, on Binance, forgive me. I think I did one with IML,
Okay.
high frequency something. Honestly, if this option was available then, it would have saved a lot of loss. So, but my contribution, I don't think it's a question in this sense, is that the leverage I'm seeing here, what the saving grace I'm seeing here is the timing. And they also, the difference with this and the format I'm talking about, the IMO, is the fact that I can, once I'm in profit, I can close. Then the high
Yes.
frequency trade was the fact that if it is, let's say, 20 minutes that you're staking, at the close of 20 minutes, if it is in your favor, you make money. If it is not, you lose money. You lose the entire stake. So this one, it can actually be in negative, and if it is somewhere between where you think it is not entirely a total loss for you, you can close.
Yes. You close that trade.
Yeah. So I think this makes this is more like a better innovation compared to the former. Thanks.
Yes. So that is it. Now, what we are, is there any question aside from the one that he asked before we go into another aspect? No question, right? All right. I talk about Bollinger Band. If we want to trade, we make use of Bollinger Band. Now, if we want to make use of Bollinger Band, you are going to be needing. You can use MT5. It's not everybody that is familiar with MT5, but it is very, very simple. Let me teach you a simple way you can use the Bollinger Band settings, and let me explain it to you. If we go to Trading View, this is Deriv Trading View. This is Deriv Trading View. You can see the URL, tradingview.deriv. All right. You are going to click on indicators. So once you click on indicators, then once you click on indicator, you search for Bollinger Band. Immediately I click on B, that's bring out the Bollinger Band. Now, I have set the Bollinger Band. So what we are going to be doing here is this. We are going to be making use of this Bollinger Band to determine our entry. Now, this particular chart now is on 24 hours. So I'm going to be changing this time frame. You can see here it's on 24 hours here. So I'm going to be changing this time frame to either 1 hour or 15 minutes or 30 minutes, depending on the one you find the opportunity. Now, if I change it now to 30 minutes, let's wait for it to load. Now, I just changed it now to 30 minutes. You can see this is 30 minutes. Now, it's not clear here. The opportunity here is not clear. What we are looking out for is if the chart is on this middle Bollinger Band, we are going to be buying. Or if it is on this lower Bollinger Band, we are going to be buying. Because once it touches a lower Bollinger Band, it is going to go up. Just like it touched this one here. And then it touched this one here. Do you understand? But this one, it is already up. We are going to be looking for another time frame. So let's check 1 hour now. Now that we check 1 hour, okay, I'm coming. Let's check 2 hours. So if you are trading, if you are trading and you see, okay, the Bollinger Band is sitting on this level, this level here, this middle Bollinger Band, then you can buy. You can see that when it gets to this middle Bollinger Band, it went up. And if you see that it is below this Bollinger Band, it is going down. Do we understand that? If the chart, if this candlestick is above this Bollinger Band here, just like you see it come down to this Bollinger Band, it start going up, then it got to this particular place. So if we are going to be looking at, let me find another opportunity. Let me just find one so that we can do an example. Okay, this is V10. This is V10. Okay, let's check 15 minutes now. Now, this is 15 minutes time frame. This is 15 minutes time frame. You can see here that it has touched this. You can see here that it has touched this red. It is below this middle Bollinger Band. It is below this middle Bollinger Band, and the market is going down. So if you want to trade now, we are going to, it is obvious that it is coming down to this place. It is coming down to touch this lower Bollinger Band here. Since it is below this middle Bollinger Band. Now it is coming down to this particular Bollinger Band here. So in this case now, you are going to be selling. So if I want to enter this trade now, using this Bollinger Band settings, I am going to be selling. So if I click on this particular, this is V10. So if I click on this, the website, I'm going to be searching for V10. All right. The trade we entered, that trade we entered using 50 minutes. You can later see that it has later come down to profit. You can see that we have made 46% profit now. Now, if I want to take my profit now, I will just click on sell market. It has sold the market for me, and I am in 48% profit. Simple. That contract has ended like that. Do you understand, guys?
Yes.
So that is the advantage of using higher time frame like 50 minutes or 60 minutes. It will give you enough time, even if the market goes in a negative direction at some point. You just need to be patient. It will definitely go back to it will definitely go back and you are going to make profit. But if you see that it is taking long and you are having small time frame left, maybe 10 minutes, and you are close to making profit, or you are close to your entry point, maybe you are having loss of maybe minus 10% or minus 5%, quickly close that trade because you are not having enough time left. Close that trade because you are not having enough time left. Here, the shorter the time you have left, the huge the loss you are going to be making. Do you understand what I just said? The shorter the time frame you have. If I'm having 5 minutes left now, or this particular trade now, take for instance, I'm having 1 minute left before the time expires. I'm not going to be making this 48%. What I'm going to be saying is maybe 70-something% or 80-something% because I have little time frame left. Now, if you do not close and take your profit, if the trade goes in a negative direction, maybe it's a reverse and it goes in a deficit direction, the loss you are going to be making will be fast because you're having smaller time frame left. Do you understand that? So that is why I said you should always be using higher time frame so that you are going to have enough time. You are going to have enough time for yourself. Once you have enough time for yourself, here you can quickly close your trade once you make your profits. Now this trade has been concluded now. This particular one, okay, this particular one is up already. Now we are going to be selling. So we search for let's search for VIS10, that is the instrument. Okay, let's search for VIS10. Okay, VIS10. We use, let me take, okay, let me stake $50 here. Let me stake $50 and then, okay, sorry. Okay, I stake $50 and I predict that the market will go down. Now, the duration time I use is 45 minutes. Now, if I click on view now, you are going to be saying it will start running. It will start running. We have enough time. Just wait. We'll be watching your trade. And then once you make 10%, 20%, 30%, just stick to a particular percentage. Don't be greedy. Once you make that your percentage, enter another trade again. Look for another opportunity, enter the trade, and then you are going to make your profit. It is very, very simple and it is not complicated. So the Bollinger Banner I was talking about, you can see this particular one is going up, but it will still come down. Now, to know the general trend of the market, maybe to know the direction, the general trend of the market, where the market is heading to, you know that this one is 15 minutes. You can come to 24 hours time frame. Once you come to 24 hours time frame, now you can see in the 24 hours time frame, it is telling you that the market is going up. So if you are trading, if you want to trade, you need to first look at the general trend of the market, which is 24 hours. Do you understand? Look at the general trend of the market, which is 24 hours. In 24 hours, which is a day time frame, the market is going up. Now, you can now come to 15 minutes to know when to enter. Do you understand? Or you may not even look at 15 minutes. You can look at 5 minutes. You can look at 30 minutes to know when to enter. But I'm telling you, if we are to go back to the trade now, we would have made profit. Let me show you. Let me go back to the trade and show you. You can see that we have made profit already. And we are still having 42 minutes left. We have made profit of 5%. So this is very, very simple. Anybody can do it. You can see we have 11% now. Anybody can do it. You can do it on your own without anybody giving you signals.
Okay. That's what I want to hear.
Yes, you can do it on your own without anybody giving you signals. So once you have your target, you make your money, just believe in yourself. One thing about people is this: you don't believe in your own analysis, but when somebody else gives you signals, you believe in such signals and you comfortably trade with those signals. But once it is you to take a trade for yourself, analyze the market and take a trade for yourself, it becomes a problem. That is when the anxiety will come. You start afraid in that, what if this trade go against me and so on like that. That's not how to trade. So this thing, you can do it. It has gone in a negative direction now, but we still have enough time left. We still have enough time. It will still retrace back and then we are going to take our profit. So guys, that is what I want to show us. Now, for people that are new to this particular broker, I have sent a link to sign up. You can sign up. Then, if you want to fund your account, it is very, very simple. I am going to be sending a video on how to fund your account. You can fund your account using Litecoin. I use Litecoin to fund my account because Litecoin is very, very fast. You can buy Litecoin. They accept USDT too, but their USDT is ERC20, not TRC20. And that's cost. So what I do is I use Litecoin. So if you deposit through Litecoin, you can see now. If I want to change now, I change to LTC. You can see all the market I created, all the account I created. You can create multiple accounts. You can create account for USD here. You create account for USD. You can create account for BTC, USDT, Litecoin, EUSD, and then use any means to fund your account. So what I use Litecoin because Litecoin is very, very fast and the transaction fee is very, very cheap. So if I select Litecoin now, okay, this is Litecoin account. Then the next thing I'm going to be clicking on is this cashier. So if I click on cashier, it's going to display this. These are BTC option. Then I'm going to select that. So if I click on deposit now, it's going to bring out this option, and then I select Litecoin. This is Litecoin. So if I select Litecoin, the next thing I'm going to do is click on continue. Then it's going to display the deposit address. So what you are going to be doing is this. You just need to go to your Binance account. Very, very simple. You use your USDT to buy Litecoin, and then you send the Litecoin to this address. It will reflect here. So once it reflects, what you want to trade, you can decide to trade with the Litecoin like that directly, or you convert it from here to USDT. If you want to convert it, you can see transfer between accounts. Transfer between accounts. So you convert the Litecoin to USDT here, so that the reason for conversion is so that you will know what you are staking. You know, if you deposit Litecoin now, you are going to be having maybe 0.00 something Litecoin, or 1 or 2 or 3 Litecoin. You may not. It will be difficult for you to know the value of USDT you want to stake. So that is why I advise you transfer between accounts. If you click on transfer between accounts, you can. Okay, it will not go. So if you click on transfer between accounts, you can transfer the Litecoin to you convert it to USD. Then you can start using the USD to trade. You can start using the USDT to trade. So it is very, very simple. So any questions so far?
Wait, sorry, you said why can't you use USDT? Why didn't you deposit USDT? Sorry, I was not following at that point. Why didn't you deposit USDT? Why did you deposit LTC?
Okay, you can see the option they have. If you select USDT now, say for instance, I select USDT now, and I want to deposit through USDT. If I click on make a deposit, you can see what they have is not, they don't have TRC20. Sure you get. They don't have TRC20. What they have is ERC20.
Oh,
And we know that ERC20 network is cost.
Yeah.
It's expensive. So that is why I use Litecoin. Litecoin is very, very cheap and fast. Do you understand? If it is BTC you want to use, BTC is there. You can deposit BTC. If it is USD you want to use, if you are using USD, you deposit through Perfect Money. So the convenient means and fast means I have been using. Or there are some payment agents. You can deposit through payment agents. We have agents in Nigeria where you can quickly fund your account through them. Do you understand? So if I click on USD now and I want to fund, I can use payment agents to fund. You just send the money to them in Naira, and then you send this one to them. You send this to them. This one, they wrote CR22, this code. You send it to them, and then they send the dollar equivalent you paid for. They send it to your account. For me, I don't use payment agents. So that is that. Is there anybody that have any other question? Ask now. Hello?
Well, for me, I think what you showed us is clear, but I would want to watch the video again to be able to catch up with the whole process and
Okay.
then to be able to assimilate. But again, my question would be this. So back then when I was doing binary, sometimes the platform would freeze or log you out.
This binary, right?
It wasn't specifically this particular binary. I'm still trying to remember the name of that binary app we were using. So, but one of the reasons was that IML, I think at that time, there are times you have over 15,000 people on a particular call.
All right.
So 15,000 people at the same time in a particular website, I think was part of the reason at the time. But again, I don't know with our network system and all of that. But again, another question I have is, so these platforms, you can move your money out and move it in seamlessly.
This particular one.
Yes.
Are you talking about this particular one?
This particular one, yes.
Yes.
Is there like a limit to what you can withdraw and what you cannot withdraw?
No. I have two accounts here with this particular broker. I have verified one, and I haven't verified one. And the one I have not verified, I have been using it now for the past 4 years. And I am still using it. I think this is it. This is the account. I have not verified this particular one. And I'm still using it till now. If I want to withdraw, I can withdraw. One thing about this broker is that even if you sign up now, verification is not that compulsory immediately. You can use the platform, trade as you like for almost 2 years, 3 years. The only thing is, if you want to withdraw up to $10,000, that is when they will now say, okay, come and do your KYC.
That is at once.
Yes, at once. If you want to withdraw $10,000 at once.
At once.
Yeah, I have not withdrawn this particular account. I have not withdrawn $10,000. And I've been using this particular account now for the past 4 years. The other account I have verified that. And I'm using that one as well.
Okay.
So that is it. So any other question before we round up the meeting?
All right. So if there's no question again, I think this is where we are going to draw the curtain. Um, you might not understand everything how this thing works right now, right? You might not understand everything, but when we drop the replay video, I encourage everybody to go through it. Then another thing is that don't just depend on the video again. You can as well go to YouTube, learn one or two things about it so that you can sharpen your skill, right? So it is very important. But basically, what we actually show you tonight is for you to depend on yourself, right? So that you won't be waiting for signal every single time, because we also have a lot of things we do aside from analyzing the markets and giving you signals to trade on Binance futures. So these actually give you the privilege to trade anytime you want, whenever you feel like, and you definitely make your profit. You know, everything in life it require consistent, right? You have to be consistent with it. Most of you, most of everybody here who are trading, who are making money on Binance Future today, I'm very sure you must have lose one or two money there before everybody become an expert. So please try and expand your knowledge, and that's basically why we are doing this tonight, so that you will be able to do things on your own without depending on anybody. And that's the privilege strategy we are showing you tonight. That's what is going to help you achieve. So without wasting
Please, can I ask?
All right.
Okay, does this work during the weekend?
Yes. 24/7.
24/7. Okay.
24/7, yes,
All right.
24/7, both weekend and during the normal week,
We,
you can
all right.
actually
Thanks.
trade with
All right.
this. So that is all for tonight. Thank you everybody for joining in tonight. For those that is not here, the training is being recorded, I hope. So the replay is going to be available. We are going to post it into the group, upload it on probably YouTube or Vimeo, any one of it. We are going to do that, but I'm not sure the link will be available tonight, but latest tomorrow evening, everybody we have access to the video, so you can as well go through the video, then send us a message if you have one or two questions about it, then we'll be able to guide
All
you.
right. If you have any question, maybe you want to try this and then you are not getting some parts, you can always reach out to me so that I can guide you further. Do you understand? And that is after you have watched the video.
Okay, yes, that is very important. Very, very important. Please make sure you
Don't
watch the video, understand it very well before you reach out, right? Because there are some
don't
people, they will message you and they will feel like you should start explaining the whole thing on WhatsApp. It is not done that way. There's a way you will ask questions that we know that definitely you watch that video, right? Me, I love to send people back to video. I love doing that, because if you are trying to if you don't want to watch video and you are trying to cover up, maybe because you have everybody is busy, just try and watch the video, then reach out to us, we know, then we answer your question. So that's all for tonight. Thanks everybody for joining in. We have spent more than 1 hour here, and I believe it is not
Wait,
the
wait. Sorry, sorry to interrupt. Please, would there be signals dropped for this type of thing, or I just going to trade on our own?
the purpose of this particular one is for you to be able to trade on your own at your convenient time. Do you understand? For you to be able to trade on your own at your convenient time. And as you can see, this is very, very easy and safe. So far, this is very, very easy. If you take 10 trades, the probability of winning 8 is certain. The probability of winning 8 is very, very certain, even on your own, without you depending on anybody. That is why we are giving you this. The purpose of giving signal anyway is for you to make money. And if you have seen something that is convenient for you to make money, to trade anytime, 24/7, and here, news doesn't affect this market. News doesn't affect this, unlike forex or crypto. So if you need any help, I am going to guide you. You can always reach out to me. I am going to help you further. Do you understand? It is very, very easy. So if you are still depending on signal, it's just like we are going to be trying our best too. But if you are still depending on signal, it's just like somebody is still, you are still working under somebody and the person is giving you salary. If the person did not give you the salary, you cannot eat. Do you understand? So the purpose of teaching this now is for you to be independent. Then you master it. You are going to be trading anytime you want. Are we good?
I hope you understand what I just said.
Will this affect you dropping signals for futures? So you're just going to, are you going to continue dropping signals for futures?
We are going to continue. You understand? But like I said, the purpose of, the challenge is a 90-day challenge, and what has been happening in the market has made us to pause a little bit in dropping signals because we don't want people to keep on losing money like that. Trading futures is not easy. But here, news doesn't affect this market. That's why we say, okay, let us teach this particular one. I've been using this to trade and make money. Do you understand? That's why I say, okay, let me teach this and enlighten people about this, those that doesn't know about it, so that you will know that, okay, there's another way to trade and make your, even if it is 8% you want to be making on a daily basis, you are going to quickly make your profit. So far, you are not greedy. Do you understand? So you can